Welcome back. Here we have a video showing the Mk.1 tank experience special missions that we've currently got running on the console mode. As you can see, it's a 7x7 battle and it's done on a custom map based on the Psalm circa 1916. I say based on because obviously it's a load of trenches and barbed wire, but we've got modern flak guns there. But it's a fun map. We've got artillery fire coming in, machine guns, little pillboxes, and of course these big lumbering Mk.1 tanks. Now, they're not the best tank to drive in the game, what do you expect? But at the end of the day, it's a Mk.1 tank. This is the daddy, this is the one that started them all. Wargaming's been doing special modes on PC and console over this month. You PC guys have got something going on with little armoured cars at the moment. I've been playing that as well recently, and it's not a bad little mode, but different to this. Which is better? Who can say? I've done better at the console one, but probably only because I've played it more at the end of the day. Now, as I said, this isn't a brilliant tank. Its arc of fire is actually quite restricted to, I think how they've done it is some sort of invisible gun in between your front two tracks, and your sponsons on the side are just for decoration. But at the end of the day, I'm guessing that comes down to technical restrictions rather than, or maybe time restrictions. Rather than trying to accurately represent what these tanks were. But this little 6-pound that we have in the front of the tank, it'll kill the other Mk.1s. You're only facing against yourself. It's not like you're rolling against an IS-7. So lo and behold, this is what we've got. As you can see, we're trying to engage. You probably tell this isn't actually a very big map. I think it's about 400 by 400 meters maybe. It's part of a new map that's actually been introduced to the console mode, but it's perfect for these little encounters. Anyway, we head across here, chasing this guy down. Was that artillery fire coming in front of us there, or was it somebody else shooting at us? Who knows? You get spotted quite easily in these, but they're a big old beast. It is what it is. There's no sort of gun depression at all to speak of. Barely any gun elevation. Unless somebody's right in front of you, you're not going to be shooting them unless you've got a flamethrower. Something else which I don't think is particularly historically accurate, but it's there, it exists. It didn't save this guy though. That's it. Wrapped it up. Second kill of the game. Now, at this point, things are starting to look slightly poor for our team. We're down to the last two people, but the enemy team are down at 3. If we can knock out one, that would even off the odds. He's on full health. He's on half. There we go. Let's take out this guy. The sponsons are the weak spot on these for anyone that's out there playing on this mode. I generally find anything else either hits track and does no damage, it does a tiny amount of health. With the sponsons you can really lay it down. But so we've still got the guy rolling around over there. Oh, and we've got him with a blind shot. There, you can't beat that. We ended up in a little one-on-one situation. Now, what I didn't notice at this time was my ammo situation was getting very, very low. And then the flamethrower struck up and I realised I'd switched across because I'd run out of my armour piercing ammunition. Immediately after this game I went across, ditched all the flamethrower fuel and replaced it with armour piercing rounds just to give me the edge, because I can't envisage many situations where the flamer fuel will be useful in this game mode. But we'll head very slowly. I think this is probably closer to the original moving speed of the Mk.1 tank, but this is an engine damaged Mk.1 tank now. But again, I think they've been sped up slightly and they handle a little bit better than the original models, just purely for the fun aspect of the game. Now, my only option at this point was to get close enough to him to try and use my flamer to take him out. You know, he's still firing armor piercing at my arse there, so there's no chance of me turning around and charging across the map towards him. I'd be dead before I got halfway there. I figure hide behind this little bunker. I might be able to catch him as he comes over the crest of the hill. Now these bunkers, you can actually smash them open. They're not a permanent concrete structure, but if you may notice, there's a little dead tree just went falling down. Told me what side he was coming. Head across, and I don't know if this guy's run out of armor piercing, but he's also switched to his flamer at this range. In the case of we just have to go for it and see who survives. I just pound the flamethrower straight into him, he pounds it straight into me, and somehow we come out of this with a win. Probably the closest win I've ever seen. I mean, post-battle stats, you'll probably notice that you don't actually earn any credits for playing in these games. It's more the points heading towards the free premium tank that they've got on offer at the moment. There's not much else to otherwise talk about. You know, there's not much variations in the side when everyone's rolling around in Mk.1s. But you know, it's a fun little game mode, and I'll see you again next time.